Seasoning the world. You are the salt of the earth. Matthew 5:13. A simple statement with profound implications. Immediate recognition from God that we have something special. Responsibility follows recognition. Christians are supposed to bring the real spice of life to the world. We are commissioned to season the world with the good news. Our lives should encourage and inspire others to want to know Jesus Christ. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. He has everything this world needs, now and forevermore. He sends us out to flavor others for him. Jesus warns us, if we, the salt of the earth, lose our flavor, we will not be useful for his purposes here on earth. Like salt, once it loses its flavor, cannot get it back. We risk being fruitless and unproductive for the Lord. How can we keep our flavor? Look at the lowliest saint, and you will see that they are the mightiest in the kingdom on earth. We are not called to major in the majors, but major in the minors of life. We flavor others in the simplest things of everyday life. That's the Christian way. You don't have to be a Billy Graham or superstar for God to salt this earth with his message of love and redemption. No, we must not try too hard in our strength to be big for God. We miss the mark when we force things. God brings big things out of small interactions when we are rightly related to him. He majors in the little people, those ordinary Christians persevering in the small things of everyday life. The poor, little praying grandmothers are giant salt shakers for God's kingdom. People of little significance to the world are God's heroes today. The last and the least, and the simple people are the salt of the earth. Christ fills their huge appetites for him with an endless supply of his seasoning. We stay salty by pursuing Christ and abiding in him daily. Christ abiding produces crucified selves outpouring his flavor. Are you salty? Do you hunger for Christ today? If not, what happened? Are you so full of other things that you lost your appetite for God? Have you lost your flavor? A host of things can override our zeal and hunger for God. Pride, pain, anger, unforgiveness, fear, insecurities, idols, and meaningless projects can divert your hunger away from Jesus. Do a reality check. How much flavor of God do you have? What effect do you have on people? Do they feel like you add something unusually big to their lives in your everyday interactions with them? Your neighbor, the store clerk, mailman, family doctor, sister-in-law, teacher, grocer, friends and family need God's seasoning in their lives. Give it to them. Feed them with the ultimate spice of life, the Christ in you today. Stay potently flavored by feasting on God. Prayer, Bible reading, worship, singing spiritual songs, and fellowshipping with other believers keeps you salty. Don't lose your flavor. But if the salt loses its flavor, how shall it be seasoned? It is then good for nothing but to be thrown out and trampled underfoot by men. Matthew 5:13.